My mom worked third shift, my dad worked second shift. Had 2 older brothers, one of which was home while I was growing up. I would come home from school, both my parents would be in the kitchen cooking. And I would wonder, how do they find the time to make snacks, meals, while working full-time jobs, sometimes from 16 hours. One day, I asked my mom, wouldn't it be easier if you just buy frozen meals for us? She said it would be easier, but it wouldn't be best for you. Then she said something that has always made sense to me even as a kid. A real meal is made with hands that love their family. That was said by my mom, Sandra Jackson. So, in today's speech, I will give examples of why homemade meals can be better, not just for your overall health, but also your wallet. And this slide is it's called a potato crusted pizza, gluten-free. The ingredients are shredded potato, which was bought at great value for $1.59, Rotel diced tomatoes, 99 cents a can, Goya olive oil, $3.69, and Kraft low moisture part skin pizza cheese, $2.59. The total price is $9.85. This one pizza will actually feed up to a family of 6. So if you're pretty much feeding a family of 4, you'll have leftovers. Or if your kids are growing, they're gonna go back for seconds. Mine do, a lot. This is also a cauliflower and edamame salad. The cauliflower, one head of cauliflower was just $1 at Save-A-Lot. In the salad, you see that, of course, there's the cauliflower. In this particular picture, they use celery, which can be bought just about anywhere from 59 cents to about $2, depending on where you shop. And there's also grapes in it, something you can easily make to taste. In the packets I will pass out later, you will have the recipe for this and the pizza. In general, a pre-made frozen pizza can cost anywhere from $8 to $10, depending on where you go. But by taking things you most likely already have in your kitchen, you can make a meal with little to no extra cost and feed a family of 4 with extra. With my next example, I will show a nutrition fact comparison. Almost everyone buys hamburgers, eats hamburgers. You'll see that the total calories in the ballpark pre-made, already prepared grilled patties is 210 calories per patty. Most of that calorie is just from fat at 160. And then we look at saturated fat, 8 grams, 40%, 1 grams of trans fat, 65 grams of cholesterol, 330 grams of sodium, 200 milligrams of potassium, no carbohydrates, no fiber, no sugar, and only 13 grams of protein, and only 8% of iron. Really not bad, but if you have health conditions, high blood pressure, none of that's really good. Makes for a tasty burger, but not good for your health. And this slide it shows the different types of lean meats to fat ratio. Depending on your lean to fat ratio is also going to make a difference in the calories of cholesterol. On this side, you'll see that for a ground beef of 90% lean to 10% fat, you're looking at only 116 calories total. Fat, 4.3 grams, 6%, saturated 1.9, polyunsaturated fat, 0.2, monosaturated, 1.8, trans fat. If you're wondering what all those fats are, that's just the natural fat that is in the meat itself, that comes from the animal. Cholesterol, only 53 milligrams. Sodium, 56. 294 of potassium, 0 carbohydrates, 0 fiber, 0 sugar, 18 grams of protein, 11 iron, 15% of B6, 31 B12, and 4% magnesium. Those are what your body needs more so than what's in a pre-made patty that is processed with who knows what. This current slide is another comparison of costs between two different stores and receipts. The one on the left is Walmart, the one on the right is Giant Eagle. The one on the left, a person has spent the one from Walmart is a 50-50 mix of healthy and pre-made, 74 items with a total price of $134. The Giant Eagle receipt is nothing but healthy food, 33 items with a final cost of $77.76. Where you shop will have the greatest significance on what you buy. Because most of the time, healthy, organic is going to cost more than junk food. Me personally, I shop in a combination of Walmart, Aldi's, and Mark's, but I only go to Giant Eagle for my meat. Since Giant Eagle, they have a fresh meat section. It's cut fresh, packaged fresh that day, which does make for a lower cost for it to be fresh in comparison to how much you will end up stacking up buying the pre-made patties. So I will hand out my packets to show further information of the different tips and tricks that I use every day when grocery shopping. And there are a few recipes in there as well that I feel might be good for the summertime. So if you all kindly look to the first page, well, technically second page of the packet, there's the tips and tricks that I've developed over the years. Buy fresh fruits and vegetables in season at your local farmer's market. Fresh is not the only option for healthy vegetables. Many frozen vegetables are harvested and then frozen at peak of ripeness. Those are relatively pretty cheap and decent on the wallet. And they will last because, well, you put them in your freezer. You can open, and then pre-sort those for different recipes and meals to plan ahead for another day. Make soups and stews with lots of veggies in large batches and freeze the leftovers. Save your vegetable scraps like carrots, tops, onion trimmings, and extra bits in a large Ziploc or container bag in the freezer. When the bag's full, you can use it to make a homemade vegetable stock. There are also great tips online where you can take those cuttings and regrow them in your home. And you pretty much can have fresh vegetables throughout the year without having to buy too much of extra. Avoid buying single servings. Purchasing small packages of produce will add up to more over time. Because it's shop at discount grocery stores. A good example of that is, like I had mentioned before, Aldi's, Marks, or even Save a Lot, depending on what you have in your area. In some areas of Ohio, there are Kroger's, which is also another good place. Invest in dark leafy greens, kale, Swiss chard, collard greens, and spinach. They're a nutritious, dense vegetable. Honey also makes for a great substitute than granulated sugar. Honey is a versatile, it lasts long, it's natural, there's nothing extra, and it will sweeten tea, cupcakes, whatever. You can use it just like you would with regular sugar, but about half of what you would for sugar. Another tip is plan and prep meals ahead of time. Whole grains and beans is another one. Beans and whole grains like quinoa, brown rice are inexpensive and tasty and ways to bulk up meals. I also included into your packet the websites that I have used over time. And then you will see there are the recipes I have also included. So really, in conclusion of what I'm really saying is, buy what you like, but try your best to buy healthier for you, your loved ones, and hopefully you can save some money towards anything else you want and to deal with it.